Yo, what's up, y'all? This huge mistake Jess Hilarious just made a couple days ago just might cost her job at the Breakfast Club. And to be honest with you, she definitely should lose her job for talking about little man like that. She talked real bad about this little boy who has brain cancer. Brain cancer. She made jokes about this boy who had brain cancer. Y'all check it out.
It was so effective, right? But then you had people arguing, okay, this was race baiting. This little black boy shouldn't have been used as a prop. And I'm like, are y'all
He's
like
black?
I don't whatever, he's a person of color,
No,
obviously.
yeah.
So I don't know his exact ethnicity. But when I saw
his
that
head was nappy.
His head was
Stop
not
it.
nappy at
No,
all. It wasn't.
He was black.
the dad,
You think he was black?
His dad was black.
Yeah,
His
it
dad
was-
was holding him. I don't know if that was his dad, but yeah, it
Not
seemed
that
like that was
nappy.
his
I
dad.
just don't think little boy
Yeah,
was black.
he was
His hair
black.
wasn't
He's
nappy. I
black.
mean, it was patchy, but it wasn't nappy.
No,
it wasn't.
He was black.
The dad,
You
yeah.
think he was black?
His dad was black.
Yeah,
His
it
dad was
was-
holding him. I don't know if that was his dad, but yeah, it
Not
seemed like
that
that was his
matters. I
dad.
just don't think little boy
Yeah,
was
he
black.
was
His hair
black.
wasn't
He's
nappy. I
black.
mean, it was patchy, but it wasn't nappy.
Now that alone is going, in my eyes, cost her job. Not even including the other stuff that I'm about to talk about. But she got a real bad problem of making jokes that ain't funny. Trying to be funny, but it wasn't funny. Not at all. Especially when she talking about this little boy right here. Little man has brain cancer. Brain cancer. I'm not even going to talk about the political part because he's only 13 years old. He ain't really got no political part. He always wanted to be a police officer. That's what he always wanted to be. So all the other stuff that was added to that, just because he wanted to be a police officer, is just for gain. Okay, it's for gain, taking advantage of the situation, and that ain't cool either. But the fact that she made fun of it about him having patches in his head, that ain't cool. None of it. None of it. Especially when she look like this, when she take that weave and makeup off. There ain't nothing she should be saying about nobody when she look like this, when she take that weave and makeup off. Her hair has probably grown a little bit, but look at that forehead. Look at those lips. Look at those eyes. Do she have edges? Do she even have edges? Like, she has no room to talk about anybody. You don't have brain cancer. Why is your hair like that? You don't have brain cancer at all. Why is your hair like that? I'll wait. And you had the nerve to try to talk about somebody. Nah. You definitely is gonna get talked about by me. And countless other people done dogged you. I just was waiting to see if they was gonna bring you back on, or let me phrase it, if they was gonna take that video off air, which they have. They've took it off, which that was smart of them to take it off, because she's a clown. It's just that simple. She's a straight clown. And the fact that that alone may have kicked you out the door. I mean, literally kicked you. You just got in. Just got in. But what's her name? Lauren LaRosa may have took your job. Literally, she may have took your job. This is Lauren LaRosa. I know y'all know the lady that's on the Breakfast Club now. She also was with Jess Hilarious, the fourth wheel. Well, Jess Hilarious now is the fourth wheel, if you want to be serious with it. Lauren LaRosa has took over. Jess Hilarious is just there to be there until her contract is up, in my eyes. Because she couldn't, as in Jess Hilarious, she couldn't pronounce words proper. So they had Lauren LaRosa speaking, addressing what was supposed to be Jess Hilarious's Just with the Mess, LaRosa was talking about it. And Jess was just basically doing commentary. Pretty much. That's what she was doing. So when it boils down to it, when her contract is up, they're going to simply say, why would we keep you when you don't add value to the show? All you add is problems. You don't add value to the show. And Lauren LaRosa is basically doing what you're supposed to be doing. So it's a guarantee Lauren LaRosa has a job. And when Jess Hilarious stepped out for, maternity leave, because she had a baby, I think another baby, I'm not sure, but regardless, maternity leave, and she wasn't even there, a month, 2 months, I'm not sure. And then when she came back, Lauren LaRosa has showed her value, had already showed her value. She was a former senior news speaker, I believe that's what it was, but for TMZ for like 7+ years, and clearly has the vocabulary to do the segment that Jess Hilarious is supposed to be doing. And it ain't just with the mess no more. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just with the mess no more. So any of y'all that watch The Breakfast Club, pay attention to that. Y'all pay attention to that. It ain't just with the mess no more. It ain't at all. But I'm confused at how any of these, when Cardi B was up there and checked you, Jess Hilarious, you didn't say nothing. You didn't act like you had a problem with nothing. And just recently, Sexy Red was up there checking you for your little sneak dissing. Tried to act like, you know what I'm saying, you wasn't doing that. Like, come on, get real. Let's be real. But my problem truly is you talking about little man right here. That's my real problem. I can care less about you not standing on your toes when them women confronted you for talking that you know what. My problem is you talking about this little man right here when you know. It ain't like you didn't know. We ain't gonna talk like you didn't know. You know that this little dude had brain cancer. You know why he had spots in his head. These are things you know, but you steady made a joke about the shit. You steadily made a joke about the shit, even when you knew what was up. That's why I honestly hope that this woman really takes over. Takes fully over. I fully believe she's definitely going to, especially after that little wannabe joke you did. Because it really wasn't funny, and if it was about something and it really was something, they wouldn't have took it down. But the fact that should show you that your job is holding on by a thin piece. Very slim. And I really honestly believe you pretty much walked yourself out the door. I really do believe that. I really honestly do believe that. Because I know if I was a business, if I had a production company and a business that was at hand was, do we keep Lauren LaRosa or we keep Jess Hilarious? Because they can't keep both of y'all. They're not going to keep both of y'all. Matter of fact, what was it? I just remembered that she had took the place of what's her name? What is her name? What is her name? What is her name? Angela Lee, Yee. Angela Yee. I was about to call her Lee. But when you took it, well, they had a few people up there trying to figure out who was going to be the third guest or the third person on the Breakfast Club. And you won it out, which that was cool. Everybody thought you was doing your thing. Everybody thought you was the best choice. And that was until, and I really do mean until, they actually saw what a real news reporter looked like. And as far as look like, I mean as far as what comes out their mouth. When they saw what a real news reporter looked like, and the fact that she knew how to pronounce words, oh, it was a wrap in my eyes once that happened. And y'all remember what I said. It ain't just with the mess no more. I think she done switched it to talk with the mess. I'm not sure. But regardless, regardless of what has been switched to, it ain't just with the mess no more. Period. And when she came back, this is how she came back. And I think that was kind of messed up, how she came back, because she's clearly going to show that she's going to attempt to try to show like she's the HBIC. Okay? And she ain't. That's already lost. That's gone. But look at this here.
That's a little different today, only because I feel like we need to have a conversation in the room that I want to have on air.
What's the conversation?
So first of all, I just want people to understand that, like, when you have two black women, right, it is not a compliment to compliment one person and down the other. I've been getting a lot of that, like, oh, you doing good and I don't like this about Jess, and I hate that. Yesterday we were out and majority of the people I ran into, Jess with the mess in her news is real. Okay, you back? You ready? Jess is
Now, the fact she came in there right when what's her name, Lauren LaRosa was stressing, which Lauren LaRosa did that on purpose in my eyes as well. But hey, business is business. That Jess Hilarious ain't that no more. But Jess Hilarious tried to come in and try to act like I said she was the HBIC, and she ain't that either no more. She thought that she was coming back to take over the show, and she wasn't coming back to take over the show. She was coming back to be with Lauren LaRosa. It ain't no more just with the mess. That's no more. It's both of them together, and that's only because they have a contract. I guarantee you, once Jess's contract is up, you won't see her on the Breakfast Club no more. I bet you still see Lauren LaRosa, though. I guarantee you still see Lauren LaRosa, because it's clear that she's the better commentator when it comes to news. Jess Hilarious should have picked something totally different, because she definitely shouldn't have picked talking about the news when she can't do that job. She can't do that job. She was barely funny. Barely. And I mean it as a comedian, the whole nine, whatever you want to add to it. She was barely funny. So there's no reason that she should stay somewhere where she's not built for that. That's not what she does best. That's not in her realm. They wrong for well, I ain't gonna say they're wrong. They know what's best, and they done found what's best. Lauren LaRosa. They clearly know that Jess Hilarious ain't it. That she was just the best out of the people that they had on the show when they was trying to replace Angela Yee. That's all. Lauren LaRosa outbeats Angela Yee and Jess Hilarious combined in my eyes. So, hey, I believe deeply, like I said, I believe deeply that Jess Hilarious messed up basically and just walked herself out the door. Literally, just walked herself out the door with what she said about that little boy with brain cancer. I really believe she did. And as soon as their contract up, I believe she know that she ain't gonna be there no more. And Lauren LaRosa, hey, business is business. I know you talking that you're not trying to let one black woman down, another black woman down, and this, that, and the third. Yeah, well, the fans have spoken, and they say clearly that they want you there. That's the reason that when Jess came back, she thought that she was coming back to do the show by herself, and no, this is a joint venture now. And it's only a joint venture because they can't cut you loose until your contract is up without you, if you have brains, suing them. But hey, I'm up out of here, y'all. Y'all tell me what y'all think, because I really think she ain't gonna be on the Breakfast Club no more after her contract is up.